The United States Postal Service is disturbed by increased violence against its mail carriers. Two were recently robbed in Portsmouth. 10 on your side's Amy Avery has new information on the investigation and what's being done to protect postal workers.
A troubling trend is hitting too close to home. USPS says two mail carriers were recently robbed while trying to deliver the mail right here in Portsmouth. One even tells us he was choked while out on his normal route.
Two robberies in 15 minutes within a half-mile of each other. The U.S. Postal Inspection Service says the first robbery was near Channing Avenue and Prospect Parkway in Portsmouth. The second on Redgate Drive near Victory Boulevard and George Washington Highway.
They approached the first carrier, assaulted him, were able to get some postal property off of him. As they left the area, another letter carrier was delivering mail a couple blocks away. They spotted him. It appears they pulled up to him and also robbed him.
Postal inspectors say the carriers were approached by two men wearing black clothing and face coverings, and at least one was armed with a gun. They say the third man was driving the car. Both happened between 2 and 2:15 in the afternoon on May 18th, and postal property was taken in both incidents. U.S. Postal Inspector Tom Sylvester says they always encourage mail carriers to let authorities know if they're being followed.
Really what we try to get across to them more than anything is just to be aware of their surroundings as they're delivering mail so they're not caught off guard by anybody.
Robbing a mail carrier is a federal offense, and suspects could receive up to 25 years in federal prison. But that hasn't stopped robberies of postal workers from surging nationally more than 75% in 2022. Sylvester says recently they've investigated more cases than they're accustomed to in this area, but it's still rare. He says they have leads on who these suspects might be, but they're still building their case. He says it's important to get these suspects off the streets.
What's important to the community is that we get these people off the street, because if they're robbing postal workers, they're also robbing other people. And we want to make sure that we get them locked up so they're not a danger to the community.
Now, there is a reward for any information leading to the arrest and conviction of the suspects. If you do have any information that could help, call the number on your screen. In Portsmouth, Amy Avery, 10 on your side.